Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This week we have a item that I picked up at a yard sale very recently. It's a metal box that apparently it was used by some electrical supply company with electrical supplies and so forth in it. So the graphics just caught my eye, and I like boxes. You know that if you watch this channel. So let's open it up and see what's in it. See if we can fix the box up. Here we go. I very recently received in the mail something from James at Bigfoot's Cave. So I've already opened it, but I wanted to show this to you. A very nice note James sent. I've already read it, but very nice. He sent me 2 of his stickers. These are new ones. Let's see. I have this one, but I don't have this one yet. That's cool. With the James is very interested in little, what do you call those? Little racing cars, you know. I guess radio control cars. So, there's that picture. And check this out. A poker chip with Bigfoot's Cave collecting tools. And his email, and his YouTube name there. Cool pictures. Very nice, very clever. Thank you, James. These are going right up on the wall, and I really appreciate it. Check out James's channel, everybody. He does some really neat restorations. A very good guy. Thanks, James. I'm going to figure out some way to display this poker chip in my display cases. It's really cool. I found this neat metal box at a yard sale recently. And I really like the graphics, and I like boxes, and I just thought it was very cool. And it was $2, so I bought it. Snapped it right up. And it's got a bunch of stuff in it. Here, let's take a look. Haven't really gone through this stuff yet, but not gonna, let's see. I'm not going to go through every little bin here, but we'll take a quick overview. Okay. There are, let me see if I can kind of prop it up here a little bit with something. I have lots of parts bins around here. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these things out and put them in my existing parts bins. But here we have some nuts and bolts, or actually just bolts of various sizes. Here we have some itty bitty nuts and bolts, little ones. I've got a place for them too. More medium-sized bolts. Here are a few snap rings, very small snap rings, that I'm going to put in my snap ring assortment. More nuts and bolts. I'm sorry, I keep saying nuts. There aren't any nuts. They're all bolts. More small bolts, more medium bolts, some screws of various types. Most of it looks like metal screws. Here is some kind of an aluminum bushing. By the way, this box is from a company called Highline Electric. I did a little bit of research, and apparently Highline Electric has like local distributors, probably like a one-man operation, I don't know. And they would go around and provide these parts and things to people who needed them. I've gotten the feeling that these are parts for like electric motors and things. There's a whole bunch of these very thin, let me grab a couple, very thin washers. I'm wondering if these might be shims of some sort to adjust the thrust or the end play on motor armatures. I don't know. Maybe somebody out there knows. They're very thin. So if anybody knows what they are, let me know. Here's another type of washer that there's a bunch of. These are also very thin, but they have a slot. So I'm not sure what those are all about. There are more small bolts, some interesting looking little pieces, metal, not sure. There's some bolts with like a T-handle on them. Some more bolts. More washers. Here's some bigger washers of the very thin variety. These are like the spring washers that you might see on a motor shaft. And just more bits and pieces like that. They look like pieces of motors to me. Here's some really interesting fittings. There's a whole bunch of these. Not quite sure what they are. They look like maybe the hub of a motor of some kind. Similar to what you might see on a disk drive motor. But, of course, these are larger and heavier. I don't know. Somebody out there tell me what these are. And here's some rather interesting pieces over here in the long area. Some kind of a little cover. It's metal. Air inlet and vacuum, I assume that's for. I tried to find out what this was. It's an Astron AF557. I've seen it. My guess is it's some kind of an audio filter, but I don't know. The AF to me probably means audio filter. Astron they make electronic stuff. I've had Astron power supplies over the years. So there's a 3-conductor connector, screw-in connector. I don't know what it is. My guess is audio filter. I might have to get the oscilloscope out and test it if I ever get around to it. Looks like a motor mount, squeeze type of some type. And this item, I have no idea why it's in there, but I think, and I put a picture of this on Google, and it said this is a veterinary syringe. So I don't know. I don't plan on vaccinating any cattle, but it's a neat item. You can tell it's a precision instrument, well made. So I don't know. Might make a good video even in itself. So rather interesting. Anyway, that's an overview of the contents. Now, let's see. Needs a little bit of work. This corner here is a little bit messed up, but I think I can fix that. I think this will clean up and be really pretty. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Like I say, most of this stuff's going to go in existing parts bins. And I may use this for electronic parts, because my electronic parts bins are overflowing. So I don't know. Anyway, it's a nice box. The front of the bins are curved, so you can, scoop something up easily. I thinking about, I need to fix this. I think, I'm debating. I think I may do away with this. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this. Somebody has written on there some, numbers which I don't think correspond to what's in here anymore. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. I think I'm going to take this off and then just really give everything a good cleaning, and then polish it up, and I think it'll look really nice. So, oops. I think I will give it a good cleaning, fix this, and polish it up, and I think it will look very nice. We'll see. I believe the finish on this thing is powder coat, so it's pretty tough. So I've been able to avoid scratching it. So I'll just keep working away on this. This stuff seems to work best of anything I've tried so far. It's really hard getting this glue off of here. It's some pretty tough stuff. Well, this doesn't look all that good right here, so let's see if we can do something about that. experimenting on the back of this box before I do anything to the front of it. And I used some Mother's California Gold cleaner wax on the back. And now I'm going to buff it a little bit and see how it comes out. I think it's looking pretty good. So, I think I'll do that to the top now. And the sides. Haven't quite decided what to do about this yet. The top, or the inside of the top. It's pretty nasty looking where that piece of paper was glued. Some kind of really nasty glue they used on it. I don't know. I'm still pondering that. I might repaint just this part of it. I'll think about it while I'm doing the rest of it. Okay. I don't think it looks too bad. Saved most of the graphics. It's still got some rough spots, but that's okay. We'll let it show its battle scars. I think I'm going to give this a light sanding and put some rattle can spray paint on it. This is just, I don't know, I'm just not happy with that. The rest of it, you know, I left all the, I'm not even going to do anything with it besides just clean it up and give it a little wax. Here, let me get in frame here. But this I'm just not happy with. So I think I'm going to mask everything off and give this a coat of paint. I don't think it's like I'm destroying a priceless artifact or anything. Here's the Highline electric box. After a couple of coats of Mother's California Gold cleaner wax, I put some felt pads on the bottom because it's kind of heavy, very well made, and I went ahead and painted the inside of the top. It just looked too bad the way it was. So I don't think I'm destroying an artifact here, or a rare artifact. So I think it looks better now. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use this for yet, but I am going to use it. It's either going to be electronics parts, or I'm thinking about, I have a whole bunch of bits, little hex bits for screwdrivers and stuff, and various drivers I could put in this area here. So anyway, it kind of matches the other red toolboxes I have around here. So there you have it. The $2 Highline electric box. Well, I think the Highline electric box came out just fine. I like the graphics. I like the way it polished up. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use it for yet. I have all kinds of parts bins around here. And the parts that came out of it, I'm going to sort and put in some existing bins. And not quite sure what I'll use this one for. It just looks neat, I think. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed cleaning this box up. And please leave me a comment. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.